there, people of the Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. It is I, Meggie, your Friday vlogger. Well, sorry I'm so late. Here's my story. I'm sticking to it. My phone was almost out of the batteries last night, and I could have charged it and done the video, but I was really determined to show you guys that I do occasionally do my hair, get in other clothes besides the sock monkey shirt, and look otherwise than I look right after Zumba with sweat all over me and my hair all kerfluddled. Funny thing is, I'm kind of having a bad hair day, and this was one of those mornings when I couldn't find anything to wear and barely got out of the house in time and decided to just go ahead and make my video for you guys. Howdy! How's your Friday going? One of the things that I would like to report is that, and I need to prop my elbow up, I'm a little tired today because I worked out so hard last night, my arms hurt. My concept of not counting fruit while I do my plan, my basics plan, I would characterize it as an epic fail so far. I've still been eating protein first. I've still been eating no other carb. I'm not eating bread, not eating pasta, not eating the bad stuff, no sugar, and just having like watermelon and peaches, and not to excess, but just not really minding or worrying about that in my carb count. And to date, I gained a pound basically net for last week, so I'm up 5 now from Vegas, and that doesn't feel that good to me, especially because I would like to have a few days off for my birthday next week, and now it's feeling like I'll be really pressed to keep myself from gaining more. So that's kind of frustrating, people. I don't know what you guys do, but for me, I don't think that fruit thing is working too well. I don't know. Here's the other thing, though. I'm doing some of the hardest workouts of my life. I'm really proud to report that. What it's been for me to discover Zumba and fall in love with it. I've talked about that before, and I've talked about hoping for you guys that you can find a way of working out that does the same thing for you. Well, as I've made my way through the Zumba thing, I've gone from 1 class a day to 1 in the morning and 1 at night, and now to 2 at night, which is a real challenge in terms of energy to last through 2 one-hour classes in a row. And then basically I've gone from 2 medium level classes a night to a really intense one and a medium level one. And just this week I found a new place for my 2nd class that is very high intensity, where the teachers are all really energetic and positive, and it's a kick butt workout. So for 2 nights in a row now, I've done 2 classes with 2 really high intensity teachers. I mean, I barely made it through the 2nd one each time, I'll tell you that, people. But what a challenge it is, and what a wonderful feeling it is. I am completely drenched in sweat when I finish. I mean, my hair is as wet as if I just completely doused it in a shower. My clothes are soaked. My sports bra could be wrung out. And that, I'm not even a person who really sweats that much when I work out. I mean, at least in the past. Many of my Zumba classes, I didn't really start sweating until the end, when I would stop the activity. Not these classes, people, telling you. And I am really proud of myself for that. And I'm choosing to focus on things like that right now because I'm not even sure I'm going to not have the fruit. Like I said last week, I'm looking for a life I can live. Can I really live a life with no sugar, no bread, no pasta, and no fruit? I don't think so. That's just not realistic in life. It's summer now. In fact, today is the first day of summer. Yesterday was the longest day of the year. Or today is, can't remember which. I can't structure a long-term life plan living that way. And that's what I think we all seek in order to achieve peace, in this journey. So I'm going to continue to push through, allowing myself some fruit instead of panicking and going on some extreme plan in order to just get that 5 pounds off. Could be that this is where my body wants to be. It's maintained here, other than the pound, which could be just, not pooping. So, I'm not gonna push this. I'm not gonna react in a reactive and panicky way, the kind of thing that can springboard me in one direction and then catapult me into the other. I'm trim, I definitely, my clothes are not tight. In fact, I feel like I look thinner, and my husband thinks I do. So I think these extreme workouts I've started doing, even the first high intensity one that I added recently, is really getting me into maybe the best shape of my life, so why not look at that? Yeah. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about, a couple of things. So one of the things is, of course, it's been in the news this week as to whether obesity is a disease. And my opinion is a resounding yes, it is a disease. There's nothing that bugs me more than hearing these people say, no, it's a choice. It's a choice brought on by your lifestyle. And I think many of us in the weight loss surgery community know about the pain of hearing people say that. Like anybody would really choose obesity. Yes, some of the things that we've done in the past may have led to the issue, and I'm going to try propping my elbow up and shifting hands because, as I said, my arms are just killing me from my workout last night. We didn't choose that, and many of the emotional reasons for eating, for example, that's not a choice. It's not a choice. It's a complicated issue, and the thing is that when you are morbidly obese, you're more likely to die for a number of reasons: diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. There's an increased tendency to breast cancer. There's sleep apnea. The list goes on and on and on, not to mention depression. So I, for one, am very happy to see it classified as a disease, even if it just means that more people will have access to weight loss surgery as a life-saving option. And let's face it, it's going to save the insurance companies money in the long run. The other thing I wanted to reply to is my friend Tanya, who's also on this channel, seemed very upset about the nutritional guidelines, which allow a normal woman, I think, I can't remember the height, maybe it was 5'5", 2,000 calories a day. And I just have to weigh in on that too and say that I feel that we as weight loss surgery patients we really don't fall into a normal range at all. I mean, I think that once you've been morbidly obese, you may have metabolic issues that change your ability to metabolize food forever. I agree with Tanya that we can't eat 2,000 calories or we'll gain our weight back. And that's just one of those facts of life. But I believe that many normal people can eat that much, maybe a little bit less. And my husband, for example, I mean, I know that the allowance for men is much greater, but he can eat a great deal without gaining anything. He has always been just normal. His activity level is normal. It's nothing outrageous, and he can eat, and he doesn't have an unhealthy relationship with food, although I believe he snacks way too much, and I tease him about it. But I am not upset about those nutritional guidelines, only because I just don't think we can look at our segment of the population and interpret any kind of information out there as to whether it's right or not, because we're different. We're different, and that's why we come together in this way, giving each other support, information, and love. So that's kind of it for me this week. Again, I promise I will look at that list of questions you're all asking so I can address some of the things that you're interested in. But that's it for now. I love you all. See you next week.